Spain have been hit with a major surprise ahead of their upcoming games against Georgia and Turkey, and it involves one of the brightest young stars in world football. Lamine Yamal, the teenage sensation who has taken both Barcelona and La Roja by storm, has officially been withdrawn from the national team squad. And fans everywhere are asking the same question: what happened? Lamine Yamal has been central to Spain's recent plans. Every time he steps onto the pitch, he brings a unique kind of energy, the dribbling, the creativity, the maturity far beyond his age. So his sudden removal from the squad has raised eyebrows all across Europe. Now, here's what we know so far. Spain are preparing for two important fixtures, one against Georgia and another against Turkey. These aren't just friendly games, they're part of a crucial phase where the national team is fine-tuning systems, testing new partnerships, and preparing for upcoming major tournaments. Lamine was expected to play a key role in these matches. But just hours before Spain began final preparations, came the announcement. Lamine Yamal is out. Withdrawn from the squad. The first wave of reactions was shock. How could Spain's most electric young talent suddenly be unavailable? Reports indicate that the decision was made out of caution. Yamal has been dealing with physical discomfort in recent days, and both Barcelona and Spain's medical teams have been monitoring him closely. At just 17 years old, he's been playing a massive number of minutes, league matches, Champions League fixtures, international games, and Spain do not want to risk a long-term injury for one of their most valuable assets. In modern football, where the schedule is unbelievably intense, protecting young players has become a priority. But the timing couldn't be worse. Spain will now have to reorganize their entire attacking setup. Yamal brings width, unpredictability, and one-on-one brilliance that very few players can replicate. Without him, Spain may need to rely more on veteran attackers or experiment with new positional combinations. From the fan perspective, many feel disappointed, especially those who were excited to see him link up once again with Spain's rising generation. But overall, the mood is one of understanding. Yamal's future is bright, and there is no need to push him through unnecessary risk. For Barcelona supporters, the news brings mixed emotions. On one hand, losing Yamal for Spain is unfortunate. On the other, it may give him the time he needs to recover, rest, and return stronger when club football resumes. Xavi and his staff will be relieved that the situation was identified early, preventing something more serious. Spain's coaching staff have already confirmed that they will continue to monitor his condition, and depending on how he recovers, he could return for future matches without any issues. But for now, the priority is simple: rest, recovery, and protection of a generational talent. So what does this mean for Spain's next two games? Expect tactical adjustments. Expect experimentation. And expect Spain to test different attacking options, because when you lose a player like Lamine Yamal, you don't replace him, you adapt. This story is still developing, and we'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. But for now, it's official: Lamine Yamal will not feature for Spain against Georgia or Turkey. A big setback for the team. A necessary pause for the player. And a reminder, even the brightest stars need time to recharge. Please subscribe, comment, like and follow for more football update.